Hi, my name is Priya Patel, and I'm going to be looking over Isaiah Epps' pictures. Things I liked about it was that he included more than 20 pictures, so there was a lot to browse over. Another thing I liked about it is there's kind of a similar theme. Looking over other people's portfolios, I noticed, or not portfolios, compositions, I noticed that most of them had images that were taken during the sunlight and when it wasn't cloudy at all and it was really sunny. And I liked how he decided to include pictures taken during the night so it looks really different and unique compared to the other pictures. And I thought the theme over here was like taking a walk around downtown because there are lots of pictures like of the square, the Kentucky Theater, and other variety of places like a parking garage. Stuff that I really liked about these pictures was that he did lots of different places. They were done, I feel like most were done in downtown. However, he also went to different locations, like there was what seems like a building inside, apartment building on campus where you can see these bikes right here. That's also another thing I liked. He took many objects like these bikes and he centered them in a way where it seems like we're looking over all the bikes so you could see them all in a straight line, which I really liked. Another thing I liked was that how these ships are organized, the way he took them, it shows them all perfectly organized and all these colors are popping out, which I really liked about it. It was really colorful. My favorite picture one was this one right here. I really like this one because of the contrast of colors it has. Looking at the background on the right, you can tell it's night, so it's really dark on that side. There's not much lights that pop out. However, with the building sign on the left, it really pops out with you and it has a variety of colors. I liked how behind the letters it had these lights that were lit up in different colors, which also reflected onto the building, which made the building light up too. And also the windows had a lot of colors, which is something I really liked about it. I also really like this picture because even though it's a normal picture, it kind of tells like you could see like he was almost on his order, and it's like given at a certain angle where you can see most of the items that are in the trays in the front and in the back. And I also again like the chips, the way they're organized. The colors are very neat and it's kind of like going in a little order. I also really like this picture because of the way it's organized and how the setting is itself. All these chairs are perfectly set up and everything, and it seems like the chairs were kind of organized in a certain way where it would look like they're leading to the exit, which is something I really liked. One thing I thought was maybe a little weak about this was the fact that since most of these pictures were all taken at night, there's not much of a difference in like the lighting and stuff in most of the pictures. Like a few of these right here, when you look at the lights, they're all glowing and they're kind of in a rectangular shape. Same here and same on the next one. So I feel like if maybe he had taken some pictures in during the day to contrast it, you could tell the difference and be like, look at the lights and like what was the main focus on the image would have been nice. Also on this one, it reminded me of the video where we watched it about the egg and how different days would cast different shadows on the egg itself. So I thought this is what the person tried to recreate. And I thought that maybe a better way to recreate this image would have been to place it in a setting where you could tell maybe what time of day it was with the shadow, or place it where it had a different shadow. Cause I felt like putting it in a corner didn't give it much, like didn't make it pop out as much as it could have. But the thing I liked about the light ones in the dark, like these right here, was the way he organized them. Many of the angles he took were from the side, so you could see them from a side, which is really cool. And all these chairs and these lights they're all in line, which I really liked. And I could tell from most of these pictures he took them at an angle diagonally so that it seems like all the objects, like these right here, they're standing in a line just like the bikes right here are. Also, I like this different angle because instead of taking it from side, making it seem like it's in line again, he took it from the top, and it looked really cool with the way that railing went, because it seems like it's going into the picture, into the center of it, and the bottom is centered perfectly. And another thing was, I liked how he included a few objects instead of just the speakers. He included these bikes and these things right here, and he included a few murals which I like this one right here looks really cool. It's really different too because this number is outside, so if you wanted we could have compared this one, how it's the main image of the building, compared to this one right here, the numbers on this wall. They're kind of smaller and there's less of a focus on them, but he got the image, he took it in a way where the focus on both these images were the numbers, which I really liked.